From the field here, moments before kickoff between Ohio State and the Wisconsin Badgers, here for the first Big Ten Conference matchup of the season. Alongside Tyler Danburg, I'm Caleb Spinner. Tyler, Ohio State coming in off a 77-point outing against Toledo 7 days ago. This is going to be a big week for them. They come in playing one of the better defenses in the Big Ten. Are you going to expect more from them, or do you think they're riding this momentum?
I think that they're going to keep on playing the way that they have been, especially on the offensive side. They come into this one against the Wisconsin Badgers, the top total offense in the country. Expect them to be all gas, no brakes, coming right from kickoff and beyond.
No players yet on the field. We're still before the pregame here. The few fans in attendance, Ohio State Athletics said wear black. They are more than happy to oblige here for this night game. 7:30 kickoff set to go. Wisconsin coming in here with one of the bigger running backs, not only in the conference, but in the nation as well. Braylon Allen, 6'2", 235 pounds, a full 21 pounds heavier than Ohio State's own Trayvon Henderson, who we know is a beast between the tackles as well. What does the front four specifically of Ohio State and their defense in general have to do to stop him?
One thing that Jim Knowles, defensive coordinator, said, Caleb, this week about the interior linemen is that they do the grunt work in stopping the run. So they need to keep bringing pressure on that interior and trying to get past this offensive line that is going to be depleted due to injury for Wisconsin and try and bring down Braylon Allen behind the line.
That'll do it for us here on From the Field. Make sure you tune in to our broadcast on Scarlet and Gray Sports Radio, online radio, scarletandgraysportsradio.com, as well as the booth cam on YouTube, SGSR TV on YouTube. Once again, alongside Tyler Danburg, I'm Caleb Spinner. That'll do it for us. We'll see you in the booth on the camera deck. That's the show. We're out of here.
Over 105,000 fans saw number 3 Ohio State take down Wisconsin 52-21 in this year's blackout game. Hi everybody, Tyler Danburg alongside Caleb Spinner with you. And Caleb, Ohio State had over 500 total yards of offense, over 200 of which belonged to the running back duo of Mayan Williams and Trayvon Henderson.
Yeah, and I think that was the best thing as we talked about the receivers going into it, just like we have every game. But it was the running backs who equally contributed. And you look to next week, too. I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't even recapped this one. But I'm looking ahead to Rutgers. They don't know what to plan for. Do you look on shutting down Ohio State's running backs? Do you look to their wide receivers? You're going to have to do both, and that's a tougher job for a defense to do than when you specialize in one area over the other.
C.J. Stroud threw for his first interception of the year, but also passed for 5 touchdowns, 2 of which went to wide receiver Emeka Egbuka.
Yeah, Emeka Egbuka was fantastic. So was Cade Stover, the tight end, who also had 2 touchdowns of his own. But Emeka Egbuka, once again, coming up, showing that he deserves to be higher in that depth chart than he came into the season with. Certainly filling in for Jackson Smith-Njigba, who we've barely seen through this year. He knows where his duties are. He knows he's going to have to play that role filler, and he does it pretty well.
Wisconsin had their struggles offensively and defensively, Caleb, but Braylon Allen, the running back, was sure a high point for the Badgers.
Yeah, he had a slow start, but then was responsible for the last 7 of the Badgers' 21 points here in the game with a run that almost went the full length of the field for a touchdown that really brought in some electricity into Wisconsin's dying offense at that point in the game. So it was exciting to see that, exciting to see him get his day in the sun. And it was really interesting to see how Wisconsin finished it out at the end.
52-21, the final score. Ohio State wins. They go to 4-0.